Monday afternoon soccer at Edwards Stadium in beautiful Berkeley, California, on the campus of the University of California, Berkeley, where the California Golden Bears will host the Dominican Penguins. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. I'm your guy, Dr. Ty, joined by my voice of Cal Soccer partner and Cal Soccer alum, Fernando Andrade. We're here to bring you the juice today with your play-by-play and soccer commentary. Fernando, I want to jump right into it with this interesting affair between two unfamiliar opponents. And I think you have some insights for us, particularly as we start with the Dominican Penguins.
Yeah, Dr. Ty, I think it's a very interesting game today, another non-conference matchup for the California Golden Bears. Dominican off to a very hot start. They have great momentum going into this game. They're 3-0 as of this season. Got some 2 exhibition games prior to that, but not too many games played, but the games they have played all wins. So it should be an interesting matchup here today in Berkeley.
That's great insight. And for the Golden Bears, your thoughts?
The Golden Bears are obviously coming off of a heartbreaking loss this past Friday against Southern Methodist University. The Mustangs scored a free kick and a penalty. The free kick at the 84th minute, great matchup, ACC matchup. So we'll see how they can bounce back to then head back into ACC play on Saturday.
Starting lineups. Starting with the Dominican Penguins. In goal, number 1, Alessandro Reyes. Number 3, Brandon Salwe. Number 4, Eric Reese. Number 6, Armando Jimenez. Number 7, Lex Bernier. Number 11, Chris Mendez Lemus. Number 13, Anthony Stainer. Number 14, Nick Vanderwart Van Gulik. Number 27, Thomas Van Schuler. Number 35, Drew Svensson. Number 36, Norman Telles. And at head coach, it's head coach David Frank. Assistant coaches Ricky Martin, Willie Fanny, Swalandeep, Mushina, and Joshua Dabora.
It should be noted that for Dominican, not starting is the points leader for Dominican, number 19, Patrick Zamora Salazar. Not sure why that is, but he has been a key player throughout the past 3 games. 2 goals this season so far as a defender, so we'll see how that impacts the Penguins.
Yep. Head coach actually shared some contacts about that they're missing their top scorer. So interesting insights there. Thank you so much, Fernando. For the Golden Bears today, between the sticks, number 1, goalkeeper Mark Broger. Number 2, Captain Kevin Carmichael.
Offside there, but very, very close one as we were looking at the lineup for the California Golden Bears. That was the previous game goal scorer and leader for the California Golden Bear in points, Salayet. So the freshman off to a hot start. Offside, unfortunately, there, but let's continue with the lineup.
And number 5, Gaku Nishimura. Number 11, Kieran Bracken-Serra. Number 12, up top, Eric Duncan. Number 18, Brandon Bow. Number 19, Alfredo Ortiz. Number 25, Isaiah Thomas. Number 27, Malcolm Zelizit. Number 33, Bo Morrison. And number 34, Arseni Metalista.
Yeah, I think the key here for today for the California Golden Bears, the biggest change should be noted up top. We have the freshman Malcolm Zalayet starting next to Eric Duncan. Nonso Adimabua coming off at the 89th minute against SMU for a red card, so he is suspended for today. We'll see what the freshman leader in points for the California Golden Bears and previous game goal scorer can do here, as well as Eric Duncan, who had a very, very strong impact in the first half against SMU, immediately putting up 3 shots for the California Golden Bears in his first 5 minutes of the game. So we'll see what's in store. Also for the California Golden Bears, should be noted, Marco Brocker making his start streak is continuing. He's started 100% of the games this season. That's the first time in his career that he has started every single game, playing like a veteran now for the California Golden Bears. So we'll see what Marco Brocker has in store for us today.
Penguins making a run down the right flank. For those loyal Golden Bears fans that are trying to determine when in the past these two teams played each other, today is actually the first time that they will actually play each other, or have played each other. So this is history in the making. It's the ball. Good cross is whipped into Duncan. Gets his head on it, but not as firmly as he would have liked. Able defending there, number 35 for the Penguins. Svensson. Deflection, opportunity for Duncan. Maybe a pass, opportunity for a shot.
Offside.
Duncan's offside there. Had the opportunity to talk to head coach David Frank before the match. Fernando, he mentioned that this is a great opportunity to play against a tough opponent. In his mind, he said, a tough opponent who consistently plays at a very high level, and that this is a great pitch and a great environment that they don't always get a chance to see. And so they're excited about this, and this opportunity for Zalizit, who opens the scoring. Go, 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 Golden Bears. 1-0 in the 5th minute. Malcolm Zalizit continues to find the back of the onion bag.
I mean, that's why he's the leader of this team so far. The freshman is off to a hot streak. That is his 2nd goal in 2 games. Has been assisting throughout this season as well.
27 of the Golden Bears, Malcolm Zalizit.
Again, Malcolm Zalizit just on fire.
Eric Duncan.
And there we have it.
California 1, Dominican 0.
There we have it. We just mentioned these two bringing in the connection, haven't really started much together. They didn't start together in the last game, but it's paying off right now. Eric Duncan with the assist, Malcolm Zalizit with his 2nd goal in 2 games. The freshman off to a hot start, leading the Golden Bear in points. And to what you were saying, to your point, Dr. Ty, of course it should be a good game for 2 reasons. On one end, like the Dominican head coach was mentioning, of course they're going to be excited. This isn't a game that they're used to playing, but that also brings up the intensity of the game. It is a motivating factor for the players, and at the same time, if California isn't careful, this could really hurt their rankings.
Eric Duncan! Go, 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 Golden Bears! Eric Duncan with the fancy footwork and the finish. 2-0, Golden Bears.
That's what you want to see of your Coach Griffin right now. What I was just mentioning, this is a very, very important must-win game for the California Golden Bears.
Number 12, Eric Duncan. And the assist to number 19, Alfredo Ortiz. California 2, Dominican 0 in the 6th minute.
This is a must-win game for California. It should be taken extremely seriously, especially to bounce back from SMU, but also heading back into ACC play where they're 0-2 against Virginia this upcoming Saturday. So this momentum, again, we are only 6 minutes in, 84 minutes left in this match, but 84 intense minutes for sure. So we'll see what can happen. But for starters, I mean, Eric Duncan and Malcolm Zalizit just stepping up to the plate, doing their thing. Very, very great move by Eric Duncan to get into the box. I believe that was a little nutmeg, so we'll see what the rest of the game has in store for us. But here right now, Penguins putting up some pressure.
Opportunity for the Penguins. Shot. Well saved by Broger.
This is what I was trying to say. Like, if you're California, you cannot be relaxed right now. This is a must-win game for your ranking, for your momentum. So we'll see what Marco Brocker can do with the leading defender there, Kevin Carmichael, the veteran.
Head coach Frank mentioned, Fernando, that they expect that the Golden Bears are going to take this match to them. But he also talked about some players to watch for the Penguins, including number 7, Lex Bernier. He mentioned also missing his top striker, but he felt good about his 2 center backs and his holding midfielder. For those of you who are less familiar with the Dominican Penguins, they play in the Pac West Conference, small liberal arts private school that serves a number of first generation students. In fact, he mentioned that 1/3 of the team are actually first gen.
Wow.
So a really great mission there. Small school in Marin County, in San Rafael, across the bridge. And for those who are counting, it's only a 32-minute drive from where we are currently. So for those who are watching or listening who are supporters of the Penguins, come on, jump in your vehicle, jump in the BART and make your way over here. They have about 2,000 students, Fernando, and excited to have a head coach who has played at a high level. He played at UC Santa Cruz and also had some time with the MLS reserves and played overseas in Germany. But I think the most important thing that at least some of us will want to know is that he supports, in my humble opinion, the best team in England. He's a Liverpool fan, so we're excited about that knowledge about Coach David Frank.
Well, for now, the Golden Bears are definitely bringing the game to the Penguins. It's been Golden Bears throughout the past 9 minutes just in control. 2 goals in 6 minutes is a very, very strong start for the Golden Bears. Definitely what you want to see if you are Coach Griffin. And the pressure is high. The pressure is high that California isn't allowing the Penguins to play out of the back. It's a full field press, the entire team in the Penguin half right now. So we'll see how long this pressure and intensity can last on either side. Very strong line of 4 in the back right now for California. We'll see how the Penguins can manage to break it, or if they could manage to break it.
Golden Bears moving forward again with an attack down the left wing. Ball is cleared. Only as far as the Golden Bears. Bracken Sarah, who picks up a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the Golden Bears should know this is a dangerous area because that's about exactly where the free kick that broke their hearts last game, albeit at the other side of the pitch, was situated when a lovely free kick in the 84th minute or so hit the back of the onion bag. So the Golden Bears would know what can happen from this range, and they'll be hoping to replicate it themselves. Bracken Sarah. Nishimura. Free kick. It's there. Go, 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 Golden Bears. Alfredo Ortiz with the left-footed laser to make it 3-0 for the Golden Bears.
I don't know what other dream start Leonard Griffin could have drawn up for the Golden Bears.
Alfredo Ortiz comes to the 10th minute.
To be 3 up in the first 10 minutes is just your ideal start for any game. What will be interesting here is the substitutions that will be made. What can we expect from either side? Will the Penguins start dropping back? Will they still try to apply pressure for the next 80 minutes? Will they play more conservative? We'll see right now. Will California give more minutes to other players? And if so, what minute will that start? So this allows for a very, very interesting opportunity on both sides. It is a great start for California, but at the same time, still plenty of soccer to be played. 80 minutes is a long time. You cannot relax, and I can't emphasize this enough. This is a very, very important must-win game for California, not only because of the rankings, but just to bounce back and gain momentum going into Saturday when they host a very, very tough opponent in Virginia.
And Fernando, you have more experience than most with the RPI contacts, and this match doesn't count towards, not really great for RPI, it doesn't really count in that regard, but for those who may not be so familiar, any context you can share that can be helpful?
No, I mean, it definitely, oh, here we go. Opportunity? No, that's what I'm saying. This is why it matters. The RPI is why this matters. It is a must-win game for California, because if not, the RPI rankings for California will plummet. There are 2 types of rankings, and RPI being one of them. That depends on your schedule and who you're playing. With Dominican not having as strong of a schedule as California, if California cannot get a result here, it will sink their RPI ranking.
Opportunity shot. Ortiz feeling confident, seeking to use that same left foot to hit the back of the net this time. A little bit too high.
With that being said, if the Penguins can manage to get a result, they would skyrocket their RPI, considering opponents like the ACC play that they have for California in their schedule. So, again, that is why this game is very, very crucial for both sides.
Ortiz again. Ortiz, laser. Go, 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 Golden Bears. Alfredo Ortiz, eat your heart out with the curling effort off the inside of the upright. 4-0, Golden Bears.
What a strike.
California goal, number 19, Alfredo Ortiz.
That was beautiful.
That's a brace for Alfredo so far. 12 minutes in, 2 goals for Alfredo, 4 for California. I can't believe my eyes. I don't remember the last time California scored 4 goals in 12 minutes, especially in the opening 12 minutes. I mean, not even that. I cannot remember the last time California scored 4 goals in a game, let alone the first 12 minutes.
It's been coming, though. It's been coming. And this is a tough time, if you imagine, for Dominican to be playing the Golden Bears, who have some frustration to unleash when you've had a number of close 2-1 losses, as Duncan seeking to add to it.
But again, this is very important for California, confidence-wise as well. You see Alfredo, I believe that's his 4th shot of the game already. 2 of them going in. Surely he'll be looking to get a hat trick here for California. And this is a type of confidence that is required to play in the ACC. And when you're bouncing back from a loss at home against SMU and hosting Virginia next, this is exactly what you want. You want your players to be confident. You want Alfredo to take his eyes up, take a look at the net, and go for it. That is what you want to see, especially when he can find the back of the net. And he has done so twice with that left foot of his. So we'll see if he can get the hat trick today.
Penguins seeking to give an answer. Some good work by Van Schuur down the right flank, seeking to maintain possession. To Tellez, who loses it. Strong header. Selway. Good tackle there. It's a Penguins throw.
4 California Golden Bears already warming up, 13 minutes in. It'll be interesting to see how Coach Leonard Griffin manages this game. California playing Friday and Monday, and then playing again this upcoming Saturday. Again, very tough opponent. So it'll be interesting how long until you start subbing, taking care of your players, resting some players, and using this opportunity to your advantage going into Saturday.
It's good effort with the cross. Golden Bears seeking to turn defense into attack. Duncan making a good run in behind, receiving the ball from Ortiz, who's already on a brace. Duncan waiting for reinforcements. Back to Zelizit. Nice interchange. Opportunity to square. Ball squared nicely. Everything but the finish. It's Brendan Bow. Was looking to ring the bell one more time and make it 5-0. Fernando, you mentioned the substitution possibilities. It's important for our listening audience, our viewing audience, to know that because this match is being played between a D1 and a D2 school, they actually have the option of which rules to use as relates to subbing. I got some intel from Coach Jacob Wilson, and so in this match, they're actually going to be using the same rules as they used last year, which is the D2 rules this year, which is that you can actually come back on in the first. You can't come back on in the first half, right? Whereas in D1, you can only do that. You cannot do that in the second half. Whereas in D1, you can do it. In D2, excuse me, you can do it in both. Whereas in D1, once you go off, you cannot come back on in the second half.
Yeah, so to clear that up, in D1 in 2024, you cannot come on after coming off, which is what you can do in D2. Those are the historical rules in Division 1, being able to come back on the field after being subbed out in the second half, not in the first, in the second half. But today, between this D1 and D2 matchup, these rules still apply. So we'll see. I mean, I really, really think Coach Leonard Griffin will be making plenty of substitutions with these rules, especially in the second half, but it's up to the Golden Bears to potentially find the net a few more times or to hold this score as long as possible going into halftime. But it looks like they want more.
Chip comes in. Collected cleanly by goalkeeper Reyes.
Decent crowd for a Monday afternoon, by the way.
Yeah, Monday afternoon soccer, besides maybe when you watch the Premiership when they have the game of the week on a Monday, it's not a typical game for soccer, but not a bad crowd.
Even in the Premiership, though, that is a night game, so a 3 p.m. kickoff is a pretty decent crowd for now.
And what better place would you want to spend a Monday afternoon? Beautiful day. For the first time probably in any of our broadcasts this season, I can say there are a couple of clouds in the sky. More than a couple, there are a few, but yet the sunshine continues to shine through. And the Penguins are trying to bring a little sunshine to their attack there with some good, nifty efforts there by number 27, Van Shore. Even with clouds in the sky in Berkeley, Fernando, you would think that it's just no clouds in the sky. It's still beautifully sunny here. A little cooler than maybe it's been the last week or two, but still a lovely, perfect weather for soccer.
You can definitely feel the transition here in Berkeley. I feel like yesterday felt like the very first day of autumn here in Berkeley. So a bit chillier than it was on Friday against SMU.
Good cross.
About 10 to 12 degrees, a bit chillier, I would say, but still perfect weather. Nothing more you can ask for here in beautiful Berkeley, California.
Zelizit. Free kick to the Penguins. Just inside the 19th minute, if you've joined us late, you've missed a flurry of goals. With goals in the 5th minute, 6th minute, 10th minute, and 12th minute. Goals scored by a number of Golden Bears, including one from Eric Duncan and 2 goals from Alfredo Ortiz after Zelizet opened the scoring for the Golden Bears.
Here we go. A bit short of 20 minutes in, but California looking to make 4 subs. We've seen 2 silly mistakes already from California, though, and here on the attack, Penguins, let's see what they can do. Top of the box is open. Well done by the Japanese midfielder Gaku, but again, if you're California, you have a great lead. You're the favorite in this matchup. You do not want to see these silly mistakes. You want to manage this game properly. You do not want to relax. You want to play a full 90-minute competition. These 2 silly mistakes are not what you want. You want to add momentum to your rhythm. You want to gain confidence with this game. Those 2 things are not going to help. And potentially these substitutions can help the team maintain their momentum. Players are going to be hungry. They'll want to do well and potentially just surprise their coaches going into the matchup on Saturday. They'll want to impress them to get some minutes in that ACC matchup.
Second corner, first corner for the Penguins, who will be looking to turn this opportunity into a goal. 4-0 is a pretty high mountain to climb, but nothing is impossible. And it starts with opportunities like this. Corner kick, Penguins.
First one of the game.
Braga gets a good touch on it and then retrieves it. Fernando, you mentioned the ACC play that is will continue the Golden Bears' next game against Virginia. Folks should also know that the AC Network is a live 24-hour television network. ACC NX is a complimentary digital platform providing hundreds of additional digital global online events to fans throughout the ESPN app and on connected devices.
Well dealt with by the freshman Bo Morrison. Morrison has done really well in that spot. Left center back being a right footer, filling in big shoes for the co-captain Wyatt Meyer, who's out with injury.
California substitutions into the match for the Golden Bears. Number 7, Justin Knighton. Number 16, Eli Wax. Number 35, Adrian Jacobs. And number 39, Michael Luckers.
Here we go. California with 4 substitutions taking place. Not surprised whatsoever. The coaches will want to give opportunities, take different looks again to figure out their lineup throughout the season. Players will be hungry, and it's a good way to manage this game. See what the players can do.
Making their way on the pitch for the Golden Bears, Jack Bowers. We're in number 6 today from San Diego, California. Number 7, Justin Knighton from Torrance, California, who'll be looking to add to his goal scoring tally. He's got 1 goal thus far this season. Also, Adrian Jacobs, number 35, is now on the pitch. And number 39, Michael Luckhurst from Santa Barbara, California, is now on the pitch for the Golden Bears.
That was actually Eli Watts, who's on the right wing for California, not Justin Bowers.
Makes 2 changes into the match for the Penguins. Number 34, Nathan Freitas, and number 39, Jake Kazlauskas.
Justin Knighton on the attack. We'll give it a go with his left foot. Nice build-out play by the Penguins. Very, very well done. Can they penetrate, though?
Good run there and a good tackle
by the freshman, Metalisa. Easily dealt with by Marco Brocker.
Throw into the Penguins. In the 26th minute, the score is 4-0 here to the Golden Bears. Golden Bears got a number of early goals, and the first goal coming as early as the 5th minute. Another goal in the 6th minute, followed by goals in the 10th and 12th minutes. It was a quick succession of excellent finishes. If you missed those goals, you will definitely want to catch the replays of those. Some beautiful efforts, including 2 wonderful strikes by Alfredo Ortiz. First, a free kick that beat the goalkeeper, and the wall ends up. And then a curling left-footed effort that went off inside of the post and left no mistake as he wheeled away to celebrate with his teammates. So lots of action already here at Edward Stadium.
Here we go on the attack. The freshman Eli walks. Can he make something out of it? Not much there, but interesting strategy there by Coach Leonard Griffin. The 4 substitutions were the top 4 attackers, the top 4 players on the pitch for California. Not wanting to make any changes with the back 6 block quite yet. California in a 4-4-2 lineup, keeping their line of 4 intact, as well as their 2 holding midfielders right in place, but it looks like they may be making more substitutions very soon.
And it's a good thing you can make a lot of substitutions. When you look on the benches of both of these teams, these benches are deep. It's like 2 additional separate teams that could potentially come on the pitch. So games like this are a great opportunity to get playing time and for confidence to be built. As Coach Frank looks like he's talking to individuals who will be coming on for the Penguins. And that ball has made its way nicely. Van Skura, who's made some good runs thus far. You can see there's a strategy to try to play the ball over the top, and that one got home, even though he wasn't able to beat the last defender. But you see some possibilities here for the Penguins.
Yeah, not very well dealt with there by Morrison, but thankfully Carmichael was there to back him up. It's, I think, a great learning experience. Great pass there by Morrison. Great learning experience for Morrison, the freshman, getting to play next to senior captain and veteran of this team, Kevin Carmichael, who was drafted in the MLS Super Draft by Nashville, closing out his last season here with California before he graduates in December and goes play pro with Nashville. And like you were saying, for both sides, this score is, in a way, you know, you can make something out of it. The eggs are already broken, might as well make some omelets with them. And for both sides, this is a great opportunity to mix up the players, give other players opportunities, get their confidence up, like you were saying, not only for California, but also for Dominican. You know, it's 4-0. Might as well try something new. But again, these are the little mistakes that you just do not want to see if you are California. You do not want to relax, especially for, looks like Bo Morrison is down, which could present an issue for California. Not what you want to see if you're Leonard Griffin.
Certainly not. Lots of ACC matches to come. And certainly health is critical to the success of any team. As Morrison gets some treatment. For those who may be wondering, what's the difference between ACC NX and ESPN Plus? Well, you should know that ACC NX is complementary to ACC Network, offering exclusive digital events. It is accessible with your TV provider credentials and is available via the ESPN app on smartphones, tablets, and connected streaming devices, or on ESPN.com/watch. You should know that ESPN Plus is the #1 sports streaming platform serving fans in the U.S. with exclusive access to more than 32,000 live sports events each year. Hopefully, folks, you're able to, if you're listening in, you're watching, you've been able to find us. I know there's some transitions as we've moved to the ACC and utilizing the app, the ESPN Plus app. Maybe new for some, but we're grateful that you are with us and enjoying Monday afternoon soccer, where the score is 4-0 to the Golden Bears. Bo Morrison making way. Cameron Roby making his first appearance of the day. The 5'11 junior, who's a defender, is now on the pitch for the Golden Bears.
California substitution. Into the match for the Golden Bears, number 23, Cameron Roby. Placing Bo Morrison.
Great to see Cameron Roby, the junior, back out there on the field. He's been under the spell of a few injuries, but was a consistent starter for California his freshman year in Leonard Griffin's first year with the program. Unfortunate to see him struggle a bit his sophomore year, but great to see him back out here.
Changes for both teams. For California, onto the field, number 30, Joe Chalwin, placing Gaku Nishimura. And number of changes for Dominican. Onto the field for the Penguins, number 8, Nico Flores. Number 12, Cole Porter. Number 19, Patrick Zamora Salazar. And number 29, Joe Blakely.
Substitutions for both teams here in the 31st minute. Number 8, Nico Flores for Dominican has made his way onto the pitch, as well as Cole Porter. Number 12, Patrick Zamora Salazar. And number 29, Joe Blakely, is on the pitch. For the Golden Bears, Joe Chalwin has made his way. Hopefully his family has found a way to watch this match all the way from England across the pond.
Should be noted that for the Penguins, number 19, Patrick Zamora Salazar, who did not start today, just got subbed on, is the points leader for the Penguins. We'll see if he can make some sort of impact here on the match. 30 minutes in, 31 minutes in now. 4-0 up for California, so we'll see what Salazar Zamora can do for the Penguins.
I imagine that the good turnout today may have something to do also with the fact that a number of players on the Penguins roster are from the San Francisco area, certainly from California, but many from this region. And so family members, I'm sure, have made their way to fill up this stadium here on a Monday afternoon, as well as the Golden Bears, who have a loyal fan base who are here. The Golden Bears are wearing their blue kit today, while the Penguins are wearing white. Good ball by Carmichael. Penguins enjoying some possession. Long ball played over the top, but cut out nicely by the Golden Bears.
Luckhurst will look to make something out of this. Fails to do so in that occasion, but if you make all of your attacking four substitutions, you definitely want to see something out of them. You know, if you're Leonard Griffin, you want to see maybe a bit more hunger there from California, regardless of the score. There is definitely something to prove there for these substitutions. So we'll see what they can make out of them. Game has gotten a bit sloppier. Plenty of substitutions being made, so fairly so. but it seems like California has lost the full control of this game. Plenty more transitions rather than possession now, so we'll see if they can gain back control, swing the ball a bit, as they're doing right now, and create something out of it. All the way back to Brocker.
Yeah, I think there's something to the shift, the substitutions, and the impact it can have on continuity at times as the players on the pitch are trying to get their footing. These matches that were critical. Every time you step on the pitch, you're advertising for what you can do in the matches that will be forthcoming. Critical matches for the Golden Bears to build on their season. This is an opportunity for the Golden Bears. Lots of space, opportunity to shoot.
Good little run there from Englishman Joe Chalwin. Unfortunate for Justin Knighton, who couldn't find the frame there. But these are the opportunities you were talking about. This is a great opportunity for these youngsters to impress the coaching staff. There is plenty of important play ahead for California, and you want to see what your roster can do. You're not always going to have the luxury of being able to travel so many players, especially on those far East Coast trips. So with these opportunities now, we'll see what the California Golden Bears and their substitutions can make out of it.
Shot by Jacobs was deflected. Then collected cleanly by Reyes. In the 36th minute, score is 4-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. Scored 4 goals in under 10 minutes. It was a lethal display of finishing from the Golden Bears that really set the tone for a first half that has been largely in favor of the Golden Bears, albeit the last couple of minutes has probably been a bit more neutral, with the Penguins seeking to make their way down the right flank. Substitute number 29 making a good run. Blakely trying to charge up his team. It's a good run, seeking to inspire his teammates. And you need that type of spirit in a team. When I know score is 4-0, you make a good run, and you want to make sure that your teammates are locked in with you.
I think it's a good opportunity, like I said, for both teams. You can try new things out. You still don't want to give up, right? We're not even halfway through this matchup. Like you mentioned previously, anything is possible, but at the same time, you want to give it your best. It's still an opportunity. Get some stats up, try new things, shoot your shot, try the assist, try the new move. You know, this is what you can make out of this type of situation. Obviously, California must be mentally disciplined to not let up, but if you're Dominican, you know, why not at this point? There's not much more to lose than once you're down 4-0.
It's a good ball.
Easily dealt with by Kevin Carmichael.
It's a nice ball back in. Headed back into the mixer. I think Blakely would have loved to have gotten to the end of that one. Based on the spirit he showed after that run, I would love to see his goal celebration, Blakely.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's what you want to see from your players, right? I think that's showing great spirit, great competition, but not enough there besides the spirit to get past the great Kevin Carmichael and Marco Brocker. Looks like one more substitution potentially for California coming up. Foul there by the freshman, Eli Watts, who just flipped sides with Adrian Jacobs. We'll see if that changes anything for California in the remaining 6.5 minutes of this half.
It's a lovely ball by Salway. Changed the point of attack, switched the play. You love to see that. Good work again by Salway. It's a good build-up by the Penguins.
Can they make something out of it?
Good cross. Ooh. Blakely, you said his name a number of times, and he was looking to make some of it.
Well, I mean, he's showing some fighting spirit. You've got to respect that. That is a great attitude to have. That's what you want to see from the Penguins right now.
California makes a change. Onto the field for the Bears, number 37, Federico Barbieri. Placing Kevin Carmichael.
Federico Barbieri has made his way onto the pitch. Giving a breather for Kevin Carmichael.
So, yeah, I mean, that's definitely what you want to see from the Penguins, but not what you want to see of your California. You do not want to see your team relax this much. You want to control the game much more. Sure, you are up 4-0, but you'd want to see much more possession. You'd expect more from the California Golden Bears. But at the same time, you know, head coach Leonard Griffin is using this score to his advantage. He's using this opportunity, this luxurious opportunity, to sub senior captain Kevin Carmichael. Surely, potentially the only time he'll be able to do this throughout the season, giving an opportunity there to Fede, and which is great for Fede. But you know, you can't always give yourself this type of opportunity to give Carmichael some rest, which is very important, again, ahead of some important matchups such as Virginia this upcoming Saturday. With that being said, it is now a very young California squad on the field. No seniors. Just now wearing the armband, Cameron Roby, who transitioned into the left back position, as well as junior leader Marco Brocker in between the six. Well dealt with there by Cameron. Got in a bit of a pickle, but managed to get out of it. Great ball from
flick
Brocker.
on. That was a tussle there. High ball, rising high on top of Knighton. Good to see them both up. Free kick. An interesting location for the Golden Bears, about 25 yards out or so. Last time there was a free kick in this region, Ortiz, who's not on the pitch currently, I don't believe, made the most of all he could with that free kick and curled it in. It was a lovely strike. Ortiz will be looking to see whether that effort could be replicated this time with Luckhurst standing over the ball.
Looks like it will be Luckhurst this time a couple yards further. I'm not sure what he can do from there, but let's take a look.
Wall does his job. Nice interchange there by the Golden Bears.
Cameron Roby struggles there, and it'll be a goal kick for the Penguins.
Just over 2 minutes to go in this half. The score is 4-0 to the Golden Bears.
Penguins trying to find a way to break down California, but they're very disciplined currently in their 4-4-2 lineup. Hard to break that down. It'll be interesting to see what Dominican head coach David Frank decides to do at halftime. Will it be substitutions? Will it be a change in the formation, change their 4-3-3 into something a bit more conservative? Will it be something more on the attack? Who knows? It looks like they still want the attack. They still want to find a way.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the half.
They still want to find a way to potentially find the back of the net with the last remaining seconds here in the first half. But California, very, very disciplined at the moment right now with their back line.
Let's go cross.
Great block there by Cameron Roby. Difficult to break down the California 2 lines of 4 there, protecting goalkeeper Marco Brocker from any action. Surely California will just run out the clock at this point. 20 seconds left in the first half.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's the end. And we're back here. The second half. This match between the California Golden Bears and Dominican Penguins. Score is 4-0 currently to the Golden Bears. Teams are refreshed. And we anticipate a very action-packed second half. Fernando, your thoughts as we go into the second half, perhaps messages that maybe would have been received from both head coaches?
I mean, in this type of situation, 4-0 up. If you're California, you will definitely see substitutions. You potentially want to get a couple, maybe another goal in before you make those substitutions. You want to take full control of this game, put it fully away, like we're seeing here on the attack, before making substitutions to rest players, give other players opportunities that they might not have. If you're Dominican, though, I think it's, again, also a great opportunity.
It's a good effort.
See there by Jack Bowers, who just came onto the pitch here in the second half, halftime substitution. That's exactly what I'm talking about. These are the players you want to see. Plenty of substitutions being made. Rohan McElligott also wearing number 9 at the top. You want to see these players make the best of these opportunities because it's not often that you'll have them throughout the season, especially heading into a very, very tough conference schedule. With that being said, if you are Dominican, potentially some subs as well, but you want your players to make the best of it. You want to show character. You want to show how much you care about the badge, and regardless of the result, you just don't want to give up. And that's what we're seeing here. The Penguins on the attack trying to make the best of this game. So it should be an action-packed second half, and it'll be interesting to see some new faces throughout the game that we may not be seeing as much throughout the season, quite frankly.
One of the individuals that we did see a good bit last year who made an impression was number 9, Rohan, who picked up the ball just now and showed a little bit of what he showed last year, getting on the end of some things and scoring some good goals last year. And it's good to see him on the pitch today. A handy player for the team.
Rohan McElligott is definitely on the smaller side when it comes to the attackers for California. California with Eric Duncan at 6'4", Nansua Dimabua 6'5". I mean, even the freshman, Malcolm Zalayet, 6 feet tall. So Rohan, definitely not as tall, the 5'8" junior, but he is very, very smart when it comes to his playing style. He was a consistent starter for California his sophomore year and got plenty of minutes his freshman year. That's actually the season that we were teammates. I was a senior and he was a freshman. Very, very good player at gaining penalties for the team, finding opportunities, finding ways to put the ball in the back of the net. So it'll be exciting to see what he can do today.
Penguins penetrating, looking to get on the score sheet.
easily dealt with by Marco Brocker, who honestly, again, another great opportunity for California to potentially make a goalkeeper substitution. Not something you have the privilege of doing often throughout the season, and it could be good. You never know what could happen throughout the season. There could be an unfortunate injury, there could be an unfortunate situation, an illness, whatever that may be. You want to have your backup keepers be ready, and giving them some minutes is something that is a privilege for California that they could take advantage of in this game.
Knighton trying to get in behind. Well cut out by the Penguins. A couple of reactions on the bench to slight tackle there, nothing in it, according to the referee.
Well done by Justin Knighton, laying it off to Rohan McElligott. Can the California Golden Bears make something out of this?
Good opportunity. It's there. Go, 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 Golden Bears. Great finish for the Golden Bears, who make it 5-1. Goal scorer, 5-0, excuse me, Israel Cortez. Number 31 for the Golden Bears makes it 5-0.
Similar situation as the first half.
Belongs to number 31, Israel Cortez. And the assist to number 16, Eli Wax. Comes in the 50th minute. And California substitution. Into the match as the goalkeeper for the Golden Bears, number 99, Zach Ando. Replacing Marco Brocker.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you want to see from California. You wanted to put the match away as quickly as possible, and it's what I previously mentioned. As soon as you got one more goal, you want to make that goalkeeper substitution. I believe there is a mistake. That is not Zach Ando that just entered the game. That should be Thomas Grimes, the junior from St. Helena, California, entering the game. And this is very important for California. It allows your backup goalkeeper to get some minutes in, get some rhythm, gain some confidence throughout this match, because, again, you never know what could happen along the season. And this is a great opportunity being used by assistant coach, goalkeeper head coach Henry Folk.
Now appearing on the field is Cal's goalkeeper. That's number 99, Thomas Grimes.
The correction has been made. It was indeed goalkeeper number 99, Thomas Grimes.
Interesting enough, they could be forgiven for the mistake, as both Grimes and Endo are listed as wearing number 99.
With that being said, though, Ty, I think it's great to see players like freshman Israel Cortez, an almost local from Oakland, California here, getting on the score sheet. I think that's very important. Also gives confidence to the younger players, the freshmen. Gaining an assist there as well is, I believe it was the Englishman, Joe Shalwin. So, again, these are important moments, important ways to gain confidence for California as they head back into conference play against a very tough opponent in Virginia coming up this Saturday.
Golden Bears leading 5-0 after taking 13 shots. The Penguins have had 4 shots in one corner, but have not been able to score yet. But don't tell them that. They'll continue to battle. One of those key individuals for them has just taken a little knock, and a free kick has been called. It's Joe Blakely, who has done admirably as he's come on. He's been enthusiastic. He's asked some questions of the defense, and his hard work and perseverance has earned the Penguins a great free kick opportunity in a dangerous area that they'll be looking to exploit.
I'm not sure about that foul call from the referee, but this will be an interesting opportunity for Thomas Grimes, get his reps in, setting up the wall, potentially having to make a save here, getting tested. So we'll see what the substitute goalkeeper can make out of this.
Chris Mendez-Lemus is standing over the ball, as well as his teammate, who runs over it. Lemus shooting. That's a good effort. Just over the bar.
I talked about a potential change in formation with strategy by the coaches in halftime, but it looks like there is no change whatsoever. 4 in the back for both sides, playing with a holding midfielder and 2 attacking midfielders for Dominican, and 3 strikers up top. 2 on the wings, 1 in the middle, whereas California stays with the 4-4-2 formation.
Accident tackle. Finds Mendez-Lemus again. Free kick called. Penguins ball. It's a lovely ball played out wide. Good cross. That's a dangerous cross. That's probably the Penguins' best opportunity of the match. A really beautiful cross played out wide to number 19, Zamora Salazar, who then did some great work on the left flank, whipped the ball in, a grass cutter, we like to call it, that really eluded 2 of his teammates and easily could have been turned into the back of the net. Really good effort there by the Penguins.
I mean, Zamora Salazar, the leading points player for the Penguins, playing an important role with not only assists but also 2 goals. In this case, not being a defender but playing on the left wing. He plays this ball in again.
That's a good shot. Penguins are pushing for a goal here in this early minutes of the second half. Some really good efforts there by the Penguins, battling, creating some opportunities, asking questions of the Golden Bears defense. And you like to think that for them, if they keep that up, they will be able to find a goal somehow.
Well, if you're a goalkeeper, Coach Henry Folk for California, you definitely hope not, but it is good to be getting reps for the substitute goalkeeper, Thomas Grimes, number 99. But as to what I was saying about number 19 for the Penguins, Patrick Zamora Salazar, he is the leading player for the Penguins, and just now in the first 10 minutes of the second half, already coming up with 2 opportunities for the Penguins. Did not get the start today, but definitely making an impact on this game for now. It should also be noted that it is a full new set of California Golden Bears on the field. From their 11 starters, there are 0 left on the pitch.
And for the Penguins, number 34, Nathan Freitas, has done some good work. A Half Moon Bay, California product. He's done some good work down the left flank. And now there's another opportunity there.
Offside on the play, but great effort from the Penguins. They're truly making the best of this situation. 5-0 down is not ideal whatsoever. But 3 shots already in the opening 11 minutes of this second half. We'll see if they can make something out of this. And we'll see how the California Golden Bears can adapt as well. These are low player minutes. It's not often that you have the privilege, the luxury of making 11 substitutions at halftime if you're the California Golden Bears. But it's what you want to see. You want to give some of these players experience, confidence going into conference play. But that also means that there may be some opportunities due to the lack of experience as the Penguins apply pressure to the California Golden Bears.
Golden Bears leading 5-0 with 4 goals in the first half. If you joined us late, if you joined us anytime after the 12th minute mark, you would have missed all of the goals. The goals happened in the 5th minute, 6th minute, in the 10th minute, and then with 11:41 on the clock, the Golden Bears made it 4-0. And then things got a little quiet for a little bit until in the second half here, Cortez made it 5-0 for the Golden Bears. Grateful for you watching here today, wherever you are in the world. Some folks may be wondering if a game is on the ESPN Plus app or ACC NX, can you watch it on TV? Well, you should know that ACC NX and ESPN Plus are not televised or television channels, but they are available via the ESPN app on your TV through connected streaming services and devices. I know that could be a little challenging for folks who may be less technologically inclined or just less familiar with streaming, right? But hopefully you're getting more comfortable with it so that you can support your teams as they do what they do best between the lines. Free kick called after a little back heel. It's interesting. We had no less than 5 cards and a red card in the last match. In this match, I don't remember seeing a yellow card yet. It's been a different tone. The cards in the last match were consequential. Last match being for the Golden Bears, that is. Cards were consequential. It was definitely an interesting match for the players as they sought to navigate the physicality that would be allowed. And a really good match overall. I mean, the quality of play was high. Disappointing and for those who are Golden Bears fans. But if you're going to lose to a game winner, that free kick was a peach of a free kick. It was postage stamped, as some folks would say. Left-footed effort, curling. And it was certainly fitting of a game winner, albeit perhaps if you're not for the Golden Bears, you'll be disappointed. But it was a really great finish and one that you must acknowledge as a person who loves the beautiful game.
Unfortunate to see junior Cameron Roby comes off with what appears to be an injury.
Number 14, Griffin Gustafson.
Number 14, Griffin Gustafson has made his way onto the pitch, a Mill Valley, California native, freshman defender. And making way was Cameron Roby. Ball is curled in. It's a corner
kick, Dominican.
for Dominican.
The only 2 corner kicks of this game so far in favor of the Penguins. As I was previously saying, sad to see the junior Cameron Roby come off with what appears to be an injury. He's unfortunately been under some injury spells over the past year, so hopefully it's nothing too bad and that he can be back out on the pitch on Saturday.
It's a good-looking corner. Well taken. Cleanly taken by Grimes. Sprays the ball as the Golden Bears seek to mount another attack. Shoulder to shoulder.
You can see it in the way that the California bench is reacting. It is great to see goalkeeper Thomas Grimes get some reps in. That's very well dealt with by the substitute goalkeeper. And it's what you want to see. You want to support your teammates. You want them to do well. You want the team to do well. And this is a great sign to see that your backup goalkeeper can also get it done. In the worst case scenario, whatever happens this season, you have plenty of options in between the sticks, and Thomas Grimes proving that he can take care of business.
The Bears, number 17, Kevin Rodriguez. I see Eli Wax.
Eli Wax making way as Kevin Rodriguez makes his way on the pitch, a San Francisco, California native, a 5'4" freshman. He's a sophomore here at Berkeley. Blakely, fully committed. You're watching this match, you're watching history in the making. This is the first time that the Dominican Penguins have played the California Golden Bears in men's soccer.
More fouls being called here in the second half. Gotten a bit sloppier on both ends. Plenty of substitutions being made. California replacing all 11 of the starters. And 62 minutes in, over 13 subs being made for the California Golden Bears. So plenty of action to be seen. There may even still be more substitutions to be made by the Gold and Blue. A great opportunity for these players to gain some confidence, momentum, rhythm, get some minutes in before they continue conference play on Saturday. What you don't want to see, though, is what happened already. Players coming off due to injury. You can be sure that high-minute players will not be coming back into this game. You saw those substitutions being made. Kevin Carmichael coming off. Goalkeeper Marco Brocker coming off. Freshman Malcolm Zalayet, who has 2 goals in 2 games. They will definitely not be coming back in. Eric Duncan as well. They need some rest.
Dominican makes a change. Returning to the game for the Penguins, number 35, Drew Swenson, placing Armando Jimenez.
And it's a great opportunity for California to get some rest, and after playing on Friday, playing Monday, and recharge for the big matchup on Saturday.
Salayet opened the scoring for the Golden Bears in the 5th minute, followed by 2 really good goals by Ortiz, Alfredo Ortiz, one in the 6th minute and then one in the 10th minute. I'm not sure what would be the pick of the litter as it relates to those 2 goals from Ortiz. Did you, of the 2, for those who missed it, did you enjoy the first one better or the second one, Fernando?
I think it's always nice to see a player put the ball up and over a wall there for the free kick. It was very, very impressive to see that bend, which we saw on Friday against California. So flipping the switch in this case for the Golden Bears, it was very nice. I'd have to go with the free kick out of the 2, but both were very beautiful finishes. Left foot curls about the same distance, 20 yards out, so very well done there. And it should be mentioned, this is 2 goals in 2 games for freshman Malcolm Zalayet, but he was already the leader for California in points with the goal and assists. So remaining in that top spot as a freshman, very impressive. Surely that'll boost his minutes as the season progresses. And it's very important for California, who has historically struggled recently with their attack. Not so much one single player to take control of the attack with goals and assists. Last player to do so was Tommy Williamson, who was drafted in the MLS Super Draft by the San Jose Earthquakes a few years back.
First corner for the Golden Bears in the match, interestingly enough. Had 13 shots, but only 1 corner. This being the first one, compared to 2 corners for the Penguins and 7 shots. It's a good corner. Golden Bears seeking to maintain possession. Unable to do so as the Penguins retrieve the ball and then try to play it over the top.
Onto the pitch for California, number 66, Noe Abado. He replaces Arsenio Metalista. And for Dominican, returning to the contest, number 12, Cole Porter, placing Freddie Allen.
Cole Porter making his way onto the pitch for the Penguins. Noe Abado now on for the Golden Bears. It's a good cross. Bowers seeking to tee himself up. Possible opportunity for the Penguins here. Lots of space. All right, a throw in. Showing us some industry down the left side here. The ball was switched from the right side. Blakely once again involved. Seemed like he's found some joy being a focal point of the attack for the Penguins. Just as I mentioned his name, he's going to make way.
Second changes. Returning to the contest, number 4, Eric Reeves. And also number 27, Thomas Van Score.
Thomas Van Score making his way onto the pitch.
Joe Blakely.
As well as Eric Reese. Reese from Napa, California. Van Score is a Bishop Montgomery product. You know, Fernando, it's interesting how even just differences of perspective. You know, the game of soccer in any sport, really, you watch it and you have different thoughts and the like. And it's funny, you mentioned how you prefer the free kick goal for Ortiz. It's something about the ball going in off the post that makes a goal sometimes feel really sort of special to me. I actually really I love them both, but I think the second one was my favorite of the two. But you know, I mean, you're splitting hairs really if you're talking about those two goals. Both of them were peaches of goals, and Ortiz will be feeling great about his effort today, and we're looking forward, I'm sure, to seeing the replay of both of those efforts.
Very well dealt with again by the substitute goalkeeper, Thomas Grimes, number 99. Great to see him get some reps in. I believe that's the third catch of this half so far for him, getting up on it. So great to see him play confidently, manage his box, and not be afraid to get up there.
Grimes plucked that one out of the air. Now the Golden Bears seeking to extend their lead, possibly. Nice to see Noe Abanel on. We're in a number that may not be as familiar to many in soccer, but as a Liverpool fan, there's a player that wears number 66, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm not sure if that was the inspiration behind that selection, but I certainly don't disapprove.
Yeah, and not your common soccer number, but hey, maybe there is some Liverpool inspiration there.
In the 70th minute, scores 5-0 to the Golden Bears. 4 goals in the first half. 1 goal in the second half. Eric Duncan, we mentioned him, but he scored a really good goal in the first half as well.
He did, and he also assisted the opener goal for California, for Malcolm Zalayet. So really good showing for Eric Duncan. Had a great impact against SMU on Friday. Was subbed on in the first 25, after the 25th minute, excuse me, and 3 shots immediately in those first 5 minutes. So great weekend for Eric Duncan, getting great reps in, and hopefully he can continue to find that on Saturday against Virginia as the California Golden Bears continue ACC play.
California change. Entering the match for the Golden Bears, number 21, Nicholas Loredo. Placing Jack Bowers.
Number 21, Nicholas Loredo, making his way onto the pitch from Walnut Creek, California, just through the tunnel there. It's great to have a number of local players on this Golden Bears team. He came on to replace Jack Bowers. He had a good run. 5-0 here. It's the current score. We're in the 72nd minute. Fernando, you mentioned a good weekend. and the weekend to come for the Golden Bears. But we missed if you didn't mention that the Cal football team, the American football team, actually is 3-0. And after beating San Diego State on Saturday night, and they play Florida State on Saturday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. They're traveling all the way to Florida. So exciting times.
You mean backwards, right? Four Eastern, 1 Pacific?
Yeah, 4 Eastern, yes, 4 Eastern on the East Coast and 1 Eastern on the East Coast. Excuse me, 1 p.m. No, actually 4 p.m. here. So
7 p.m.
So 7 p.m. there, actually. I think that's, that's right. I thought it was a little earlier. I was sort of mixing up because I think that I thought they played a little earlier on the East Coast, but perhaps I'm mistaken. But here's what we do know. It says 4 p.m. Pacific, so we will go with that. That perhaps is a night game on that side, 7 p.m. Eastern. And the Golden Bears will be looking to go 4-0. And if they do that, I imagine that Cal Memorial Stadium will be full when they play Miami, Florida on October 5th.
It'll be a very interesting matchup for the football team, looking to go 4-0 with a Florida that doesn't want to go 0-4. So a very angry Florida team, surely, and it should be a interesting matchup to see what happens.
And just to clarify, Florida, that'll be Florida State. I don't want to offend the Florida Gators. Florida State Seminoles will be looking to win a match against the Golden Bears. This is also a great time of year to support Cal Volleyball, who would have started the season positively. And the Cal women's soccer team, they'll be jumping on flights this week to head east to engage in their ACC play. So lots of positive things happening. Track and field is training, and water polo is in season. Men's water polo, that is. But right now, Justin Knighton is looking to add to the lead for the Golden Bears. He's earned the second corner of the match for the Golden Bears.
Looks like with the 15 minutes that are remaining in this match, California will continue to make some substitutions. Again, providing plenty of opportunity for various players, wanting to give as many players possible, as many minutes as possible. Great opportunity, so we'll see what they can make out of this corner kick here by the sophomore Kevin Rodriguez.
Well taken by the goalkeeper. He looks like he could be playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. By the way, he snatched that ball, and by the black and gold outfit that he's wearing in gold there, his kit, the goalkeeper for the Penguins. Knighton screwing the ball. I think the Golden Bears would like to be able to try to put a bow on this one with a 6th goal. I think would be perhaps if you're, when you're playing, sort of certain numbers have a feel to it. I mean, 5-0 is a comprehensive victory, but 6-0 is definitely, in Bermuda we call it a 6-pack.
I'm not sure it makes much of a difference at this point, but what you do want to see is, if it's not goals, it's definitely possession. There's no reason whatsoever that California shouldn't be keeping possession at this point, at the very least, which is something they've struggled to do. Understandably so, with so many substitutions being made, but even then you expect a bit more from the gold and blue with the current situation of this match.
Ooh, that's good work. Well, I'll speak from a player's point of view. The teams I've been on, we'll be looking for a 6-pack. And if I'm playing for the Penguins, I'm looking to score at least one. Right, so and I think you see that sort of ambition there as the Penguins continue to try to find the back of the net. It's nice to be able to at least get a goal, and so I know there are different mentalities and perspectives, and some would be satisfied to keep possession in 5-0, and perhaps that's the mindset of the Golden Bears. I know where I'm from; they'll be looking to try to get one more on either side of the score sheet.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. With so many substitutions, if you are on the field for California, you definitely want to make an impression. I'm sure Rohan McElligott, Justin Knighton, they will be looking for a goal here. Stack up their stats as the season progresses. So would not be surprised if they do go for it. But at the very minimum, is what I'm saying, you'd expect a bit more possession from the California Golden Bears.
Ball played in low. Cleared out by the Golden Bears, but only as far as the Penguins.
This is where the inexperience shows a bit. The Golden Bears struggling to clear the ball, causing them some issues. Even if Thomas Grimes isn't being tested in between the sticks at this moment, it's great to see him being vocal, using his leadership skills, which is a very, very important role for all goalkeepers to have. So even though these are his first couple of minutes of the season, it's great to see that he's comfortable with his vocals.
Crowd enjoying the match here. It's quiet. This is a soccer intelligent crowd. They're enjoying the comfort of a 5-0 scoreline if they're Golden Bears fans. And for the Penguins fans here, they seem to be encouraged by their team's continued persistence. Head coach David Frank of the Penguins talked about what he expected in this match, that the match would be taken to them by the Golden Bears, and he's gotten that. But he also talked about the opportunity for them to build and to test themselves. And so I think that's perhaps what we may be experiencing with the crowd who are listening, watching, and taking in a comfortable lead for the Golden Bears, which hasn't been the case thus far this season. And I think the Penguins seem to be enjoying the test of going up against a Division I opponent.
Couple more substitutions here with 11 minutes and a half left for the California Golden Bears.
Number 35, Adrian Jacobs, is making his way onto the pitch, as well as number 39, Michael Luckhurst, who's coming back on, having played early in the match.
Adrian Jacobs. And number 39, Michael Luckhurst. They replace Justin Knighton and Rohan McElligott.
Yeah, again, continuous substitutions being made. It was just 2 strikers that were substituted in this case, and Luckhurst and Jacobs already having been in the match. We'll see if they can make some sort of impact in this second half, having previously played in the first half. Yeah, this is the third set, the third pair of strikers playing together here for California. You'd want to see a goal, you know. Malcolm Zelayet and Eric Duncan managed to do very well in the opening 12 minutes of the match, but you'd expect more of the 2 other pairs for California.
You count the roster for the Golden Bears, and they have 41 players on the roster. That's almost 3 sets of 11. So it's a large roster. Coach Griffin seeking to utilize all of it, as much of it as possible today.
All of it that's available.
All of it that's available. Strong call there. Keep. And keep he does as he collects it cleanly. This could be an opportunity for the Golden Bears. Unselfishly passes it. Unselfish effort.
A bit of miscommunication there in the beginning with the dummy by Luckhurst, but Nicolas Laredo makes the best of it. Unfortunately, could not find the back of the net there as he's unselfishly assisted. But they do get their 3rd corner kick of the match, and we'll see if California has anything left in store here for us with the 9.5 minutes remaining in this matchup.
Corner number 3 for the Golden Bears. Smart play
That's the
by
intent.
Svensson.
That's the intensity you want to see, though, from players like Nicolas Laredo, trying to make the best of the opportunities, both in front of goal and right now in defense, keeping the ball in the Penguin
Making
half.
substitutions. Returning to the game, number 6, big part, number 7, Lex Bernier. And also appearing for the Penguins, number 21, Leo Snyder.
Leo Snyder making his way for the Penguins, number 21, as well as Lex Bernier. Good hold up play by Jacobs. Leo also getting involved. He was involved in that earlier opportunity and unselfishly passed it off, knocked it down for Jacobs. It's good work. Cross. Good touch. And ran out of real estate there.
It looks like we'll be seeing a third goalkeeper substitution for the California Golden Bears, which is a very, very rare sighting. But coaches Leonard Griffin and goalkeeper coach.
California substitution checking in as the Bears goalkeeper, 00, Ryan Savoy.
Ryan Savoy, 00, making his way onto the pitch.
Checks in for Thomas Grimes.
Replacing Thomas Grimes.
As I was saying, Coach Henry Folk, goalkeeper coach, also making the best of this opportunity. This is, again, a luxury that you don't always have to be able to put 3 goalkeepers on the field. So Thomas Grimes doing a great job there in the second half, getting some minutes in, gaining some confidence, momentum, and rhythm as the season progresses. And we'll see what goalkeeper 00, the freshman, Ryan Savoy, can make out of this opportunity.
Savoy, a San Clemente, California native.
I do feel like there may be that six-pack that you were talking about with the 6th goal. Luckhurst and Jacobs really making the best of it. Well, you would hope, right, of players using this opportunity of getting this many minutes in. Not a common thing for some of these players, definitely not all of them, with so many substitutions being made today. So this is what you want to see. Nicolas Laredo also showing some grit, some character, wanting to make the best of these opportunities. It's great to see this from these players, and still 7 minutes left on the clock, so we'll see what they can make of it.
He was actually pretty unselfish in that moment as well. I mean, many folks would have forced the effort for themselves, but he instead, Laredo, laid it off for Jacobs to have an opportunity to score. So you want to do the right thing, right, at the right time, and he did that. So it's always good to see.
I think he was also on his less favorable left foot as well, so that could have also presented maybe not as unselfish as we'd like to think.
Man, this is a hard color commentary of it, commentator.
I'm just keeping it real with our audience today.
I'd like to think that the brother was trying to do the right thing. Fernando said, no, he ran out of the real estate and was on his wrong foot. Oh, mercy. Gotta have fun up here, folks. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's a beautiful day. Still, wonderful weather here. Score is 5-0. The air is fresh. The grass is nicely clipped. It's a good day. Folks are relaxing, enjoying it. It's not a stressful result. The result has been really in the books, effectively from the 12th minute, where the goals were scored in the region. That now a free kick is being taken by number 7, Lex Bernier. We've seen a great free kick just a little bit closer to the end from here. We'll see whether we can see another one. Wall. That's his jump. That's a good shot. Bernier with the milk of magnesia colored boots lets us know that he doesn't just have a right foot, but he has a rocket for a left foot.
Penguin substitution. Returning to the game, number 20, Freddie Allen, placing Thomas Van Score.
Great shot there, but not enough to test the freshman goalkeeper, Ryan Savoy. Can California make something out of it, though? Jacobs. This is the possession I was talking about, though. That's the least you want to see from California. Again, I understand the inexperience in these substitutions, but this situation that you're looking at now is not what you want to see.
3-on-2 opportunity.
But you can hear the California Golden Bear bench cheering for third goalkeeper Ryan Savoy making his first save of the match. Again, not picture perfect, not what you want to see. But at the very least, you get all keepers getting their reps in today, and that's a clean save by the freshman from San Clemente.
Perhaps that roar was also an acknowledgement that maybe the Golden Bears have a goal of keeping a clean sheet, possibly.
Without a doubt. I mean, if you're the Golden Bears in this situation, the last thing you want is to concede in this type of match. It's what we were talking about earlier with, with not relaxing throughout the match. Taking all 90 minutes seriously. It's what you want, what you expect of the program. So well done there so far. 87 minutes in, 3 to go. But that cheer is definitely, surely a goal for California. Seen some nice footwork from Ryan Savoy and a bit of communication there in the back. So all of these reps, very, very good for the goalkeepers, specifically Thomas Grimes and Ryan Savoy today. Although the California Golden Bears do have a great goalkeeper in Marco Brocker. So plenty of options for goalkeeper coach Henry Folk to manage throughout this long competitive season with lots of travel cross country to the East Coast.
And you need a deep squad. You need folks who are pressing for opportunities, who are working hard in training, who take the chances when they come to see the pitch. It's a good ball. Well done.
I'm no longer sure about that six-pack that you were talking about with the sixth goal, as we only have 2.5 minutes remaining of play, but
only 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I must admit, last time out, we did pretty well on the predictions as well. We predicted the 2-1 score.
Yes.
We predicted that there was likely going to be a red card.
Yes.
And I'm thinking with the whole six-pack piece as well. In Bermuda we play cricket, so like hitting a six is also another. It's worth 6 runs. So I wonder if the 6 is sort of part of that piece as well. But 5-0 is still a strong score line.
I think we'll have to settle for 5 today.
You're not going to go on the limb and see whether you could predict one more between now and the next 2 minutes, minute and a half? No?
Not in the next 90 seconds, I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
In Spanish, it's called manita. A little mano, a hand, 5 fingers, 5 goals. So we'll settle for that unless, nope, I think manita it is.
Manita.
Can the Penguins make something out of this, though, with 80 seconds remaining on the clock?
2 nicely squared balls. Penguins trying to get one to go home with.
Well dealt with by Owen Bizarro, now wearing the armband for California.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the half.
60 seconds left. Can the Penguins do anything here with these remaining seconds? Doesn't seem so, but California on the counter. Well, there's still 45 seconds, Dr. Ty.
Anything's still possible. Bernier. He's already shown that he can shoot with the right and the left. He has 30 more seconds to show what he has. It's a good ball.
Very last opportunity here for the Penguins.
Bernier.
It looks like that'll be it with 10 seconds remaining.
8, 7, 6.
California running the clock, and that'll be it. A manita for today, Dr. Ty. 5-0 result for California.
Final score here, 5-0.
Today's game, the final score, the California Golden Bears 5, the Dominican Penguins 0.